Hello guys, Solitary Gamer here, and today I will be reviewing Strike the Blood Season 2. Season 1 probably didn't sell enough in Blu-ray sales, so they made Season 2 in OVA format rather than in an anime format. As a result, there are only 8 episodes instead of 24 episodes that we would have gotten out of an anime. It was disappointment, but at least there was nudity in the show since it was in OVA format. I really liked seeing Sayaka and Yukina naked. Season 2 was divided into 2 arcs. The first arc was about Kojo helping out a succubus named Yume. Sayaka helps Yume escape from an organization that wants to use her powers to awaken Leviathan, which is a living weapon from the Age of Gods. With this weapon, the main villain Kusaki would have so much power and would create chaos and mayhem throughout the world. Yume meets Kojo upon escaping, and they spend a little time together, but then her other personality, Ruri, awakens, which is the part of her who accepts her succubus nature, and Ruri returns to the organization. Basically, Yume has the spirit of a succubus, Lilith, inside of her, and she has always been ashamed of her succubus side that hurts other people, so she created Ruri because of the stress and trauma. The two main villains, Kusaki and Kuriha, both want to use Yume's powers for different reasons. Yume herself doesn't want to live anymore, and it's up to Kojo to not only save her, but to show her that life is worth living, even if she is a succubus. This arc had some very funny moments that had me laughing. Yume accidentally used her succubus powers on Yukina, Asagi, and Nagisa, and they all started to tell Kojo how they really feel. It was so funny seeing Kojo react to their confessions and seeing him get so nervous. It was nice to see the two tsunderes, Asagi and Yukina, act dear for once. Sayaka was brainwashed by the enemy, and Kojo had to wake her up by taking off her top and biting her neck, and seeing those breasts of hers just pop out like that was nice. There was a lot of jealousy in this arc, and I loved it. Yukina got upset so many times at Kojo for being with other girls, and she was so cute, trying to show that it didn't really bother her when it did. In terms of the fight scenes were great. Kiriha was a sword shaman like Yukina, so it was entertaining seeing Yukina fight an opponent with a weapon similar to hers. The Sayaka vs Kojo fight was good as well because Kojo had to think of a way to wake up Sayaka from the enemy's mind control, and that wasn't easy considering how strong Sayaka is. The way Kojo defeated Leviathan was pretty cool as well. He summoned a familiar that was a weapon called the Sword of Judgment, and that sword was not only cool looking, but huge. The arc ends with Kojo getting another girl in his harem, as Yume wants to be with him forever. It was sweet that she wants to be with him, but she is a lolly, so I'm conflicted on that. In the second arc of the season, we learn more about Kojo's dad and the previous fourth primogenitor, Avrora. I'm glad the season dived more into these two characters because I was confused on how Avrora kept possessing Nagisa at times, and this arc explains why she's still in Nagisa's body. Kojo's dad was pretty cool and was Lei's man as well, as he kept attracting girls to him. The Lion organization basically took Nagisa away because they thought they could use Avrora to seal away a relic that was trapped in a place called Kaninawa. This relic would be too dangerous for the world. It turns out though that Avrora was already sealing that relic away, and by bringing her to a place where the relic was, and trying to sacrifice her to seal the relic away, they ended up unsealing the relic. The relic turned out to be a dragon. An evil organization wanted to steal the dragon and use it for their own purposes. This was a more serious arc, as there weren't as many comedic scenes, and there were a lot more fights. Kojo really wanted to save his sister. The fight scene I thought was the best was when Natsuki tried to prevent Kojo from leaving the island. It was an intense battle, as Natsuki can use chains, soundwave blasts, and can summon powerful beings. Kojo was able to defeat her by biting Kanan and unlocking another familiar. I'm so glad he finally got to bite Kanan. She was the only girl besides Asagi who he hasn't bitten yet. The way Kanan was stripping and telling Kojo to bite her was so hot. The final fight versus the golem was kind of predictable. Kojo uses his new familiar that he got from biting the dragon girl to stop the golem from moving, and then Yukina dispels the demonic power by hitting it with her blade. It was still nice seeing Kojo use his new familiar though. It looked pretty cool. The animation looked really nice in this fight scene. The opening to season 2 was pretty catchy and had some nice visuals of the girls. The ending to each episode was nice, as the song was good, and that visual of Kojo hugging Yukina while they were both naked was hot. The music during the episodes was really similar to the music used during season 1. It was decent to listen to. The animation style looked great, as it looked just how it looked in Season 1. The animation looked amazing this season, especially during the fight scenes. In terms of the new characters this season, the only two girls I really liked were Kiriha and Yume. Yume because she was really energetic and was so happy whenever she was around Kojo. Kiriha because she looked really hot. She's like an older version of Yukina in terms of looks. I really like her personality as well, as she acted so seductive towards Kojo. Season 2 is a must-watch for anyone who enjoyed Season 1 of Strike the Blood. All of the content in this season was canon. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be getting the episodes in an anime format, so OVAs will have to do. Season 3 will be an OVA series as well, so it's either watch the OVAs or read the light novels, and I prefer watching the OVAs much more. I really enjoyed the season as a new girl joins the harem, more comedic scenes between Kojo and his harem, there is nudity as well, and great fight scenes. I give this OVA series a 8 out of 10. So that's all I wanted to talk about for today. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day or night wherever you are, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and please comment if you found anything interesting in the video.